What's up, y'all? This is Top Tier Tarot by T. I am T, and I missed you guys, and I appreciate you guys for sharing, and subscribing to my channel and all the support that you guys bring. My birthday is coming up, so feel free to donate if you wish. If not, it's accepted and appreciated. Just to drop a comment and say happy early birthday. Okay, so before I even get into the cards, there's somebody whose finances are blocked, and they will be cleared and unblocked during this reading, because I'm just going to go ahead and say I already prayed and declared and decreed that all those that are of the collective receiving this reading right now under the command and authority and my voice, because behold, ye has given thee the authority to triumph over serpent spiders and all things of the wicked, that all of the financial abundance and inheritance that belongs to you will return to you with love and light. Okay? And it's important that, because you know what? I just remembered specifically when I was engaged, I kept getting this urge to tell my fiance at the time that we need to pray together, and he just wouldn't do it. Like, something was stopping him from doing it. I think it was because he was a Mason, but regardless of that, he just wouldn't do it. And when he did it, it was kind of like halfway. But beyond that, it's important. When I was telling him that, I was like, man, I just know it's important that we need to pray. And we ended up going to Kroger's on, I asked the Most High for verification and to send him some type of initiative to pray, right? And we ended up going into Kroger's, and the manager at Kroger's comes up to me and says, so how long have you been married? And of course, she's prophetic. I'm not wearing a ring. You see I have like a tattoo on my finger. I'm not wearing my ring. And basically, she tells me, you guys need to pray, and you want to pray over everything that you own and that you have, so the enemy cannot take it from you. Okay? So it's important that you, and I'm going to do it in this moment. I'm just going to go ahead and say, I declare and I decree, that through the blood of Yahushua Mashiach, my mind, body, my spirit, my finances, and my inheritance, as well as the collective right now, is covered in the blood of Yahushua Mashiach and filled with the Ruach HaKodesh fire, and all ties to it and all restraints of it have been released right now in the mighty name of Yahushua Mashiach, for all wickedness and bondages, even if it is of the mind and lack of poverty mindsets, or things that were installed or institutionalized into my mind. Yahweh will fill us with the answers, the way, and the direction, so that we may continue to be strong and strive in our purpose and receive our inheritance. And all people and places and things that are allowing the enemy to dwell within them to destroy, disrupt, or dismantle are confused. And Yahweh, touch my son, because this prayer seems to be like interrupted, right? Are confused and disrupt. Because it is true, no weapon formed against us shall prosper, right? So the only time that is able to prosper is if we don't allow the foresight that we receive, or the intuition that he blessed us with, or our anointings to guide the way, or when we receive the answer to the prayer, or the lesson that we learned, that we ignore it. Okay? So what this is automatically telling me, that this information, it could be a close family member or a loved one. Here, it could even be you protecting yourself here. Justice is all about balance. And the way that financial restraints go, the way that curses go, is death and things are spoken on you and ciphered back to the person. So you might see this person receiving money. Like, the best example I could give is I would do a money spell or money working or whatever you want to say. Like, I wouldn't even call it a spell. But, you know, I would cook the greens and speak into the greens. I would make my anointing oil and speak that this anointing oil is going to open doors and blah, blah, blah. And I'll have it with the Bible open and a candle. And I was doing it in front of my mother. And it was like it wasn't working. It went from me feeling my hand itching financially, like, you know, because my hands feel energy. I know when I'm releasing something, and I know when I'm receiving something. And this is why it's also important that you have a private, sacred place of prayer, you know, and of doing your workings and whatever you're guided to do. And, you know, I knew I was getting ready to get some financial, you know, gain. And then all of a sudden I saw her pockets swelling. And I'm like, why does this always happen? Why is it every time that I'm manifesting something in my life, she ends up getting the money? So when things like that, and I've told you guys before, I think, that death has been spoken over my life from my mother. So, you know, with these type of things, you have to believe that the blood of Yahusha and the Ruach HaKodesh fire, it is as powerful. If it's powerful enough to keep demons away and cast those things away, remove heaviness off of the heart, the mind, body, and the spirit, it can also cover and protect your riches and your finances. Now, some people's faith is different. And some people move differently. However, I just did the prayer for you, so I believe I released that burden for you, okay? So this is a time to celebrate and believe that what has been held away from you is coming in your direction, okay? And you're going to be walking away from disruption or disappointment or loss. The only thing that you lost maybe was this perception that you had within yourself, within your friends, or your family circles. But it is still time for you to celebrate with joy. It is very, very lonely at the top, okay? And this is why we do go into hermit. This is why we do go into a deep meditation and prayer. This is why we do reflect on ourselves. This is why we do become more comfortable being alone. Because you are never alone. The team and the people that you were assigned to are on the way. I feel like I need water. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. I am very much pregnant, and there's just never enough water. Excuse me. That was nasty. I'm sorry. So it's important that you know you find your inner peace and balance yourself, and not allow, like, I won't even touch this side because I feel like this side is where you're getting the justice. This is a side where things are balancing out. This is a side where things are working out for you, and the tables are turning. Like, we don't have the wheel of fortune over here, but it's just very clear. It's just very clear that it's a time for retrieving and revival. Because it seems like people were trying to take from you what you were destined to have, like a destiny swapping. That's exactly what it is. Like, somebody, and I feel like this message is being blocked. Like, cause I'm holding my breath and I'm not intending to. Like, somebody didn't want you to prosper, wanted you to feel stuck, stagnant, and not believe in yourself. And also they didn't believe in themselves. Because if they believed in themselves, they wouldn't have to take from you. And that's the part that was hard for me to get out, that these people don't believe in themselves. Right. This is some new insight and information that you're learning about your finances that is going to help you move forward. You know what I mean? Like, in some cases, this is a new opportunity for you. Some people have been waiting on their go. You know, right. This is all about moving forward. Oh my goodness, it's all about moving forward. Okay, look. Excuse me, y'all. Some of y'all's revenge on people wanting to take whatever you had, because I'm automatically thinking, and I'm so sorry I keep talking about myself, but I went through a lot of shit, and so because of that, when I pick up on an energy that's connected to it, I tell the story connected to it, okay? So, long story short, I was engaged. I was engaged a lot, y'all. And in this particular situation, I had a best friend. Her name was Alexis. And yes, I'm dropping names. I don't give a damn. And so she and I had known each other since, I believe, the 5th grade. At this point, we're, 18. She had a baby. I didn't. And her BD got killed. And so she met my fiance. And long story short, every person that she seen me with or knew that I was in a relationship with or had feelings for, she would have sex with them and be extra flirtatious with them and things like that. And I, for the life of me, could not wrap my head around the fact that there was some hidden jealousy, animosity, or like comparison going on, right? I just did not want to believe it. She wasn't the first, nor would she be the last. Though my circle is so much tighter now and I've matured, I just understand that feeling. That I'm talking to somebody who's had that feeling. That they can never find love because they always end up, it almost seems like you're the matchmaker for somebody else. Like, just go ahead and have them. If that's what you want, who you want to be with, just go ahead and have them. Because if they are with me and they are still open to be with you, then they were never really for me, right? And it creates that gap in that form of insecurity where you're almost like, why am I never good enough? And that's almost like what the enemy wants you to feel like. And that's what the whole thing was. These people don't feel good enough to themselves. And they also seek validation from taking from people they are in some weird competition with. When the blessing of being engaged or in a relationship or finding your purpose or receiving financial gain has fallen into your lap umpteen thousand times, it was just around and amongst the wrong people, right? But it seems like right now it's in a place where no one can stop you. Why? Because you have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is leadership. The Knight of Wands represents leadership as well. Knight of Wands makes me think of just charging in and taking action. Knight of Wands and the Chariot is definite action and moving forward. The 5 of Cups is like, it's in a place of being stuck almost on the disappointment. But you're moving forward even because it's like the lessons that you learn with the Page of Pentacles. These are the lessons that you need to learn. I'm also picking up on this like rushing energy, like 1422 on a clock, 1424 on a clock, right? Like this rushing energy. This energy is coming in fast. And it cannot be stopped. Whoever I'm talking to, you're getting a lot of attention right now. Your revenge is almost like automatically thought about Beyonce when she said, "Don't talk about what you're gonna do, be about what you're gonna do." And so you're doing it. It's not like a talking era right now. It's just doing it. In the strength card, yeah. This is crazy good. It has its negative. Don't get me wrong, it has its negative. I'm almost getting like this level of fear about it because of the negative, because of this Five of Cups. But the fear is something that you're gonna have to work through as you experience the goodness. It's almost like being on a roller coaster and you can't get off. That's literally what it is. Okay. Oh my, no. Okay, look, like what did I say? It's moving so fast. The Eight of Wands is fast movement. This is not. Whoever I'm talking to, you are about to be blessed. And I feel like it's going to be a new relationship. It's going to be a relationship. Something people did not want you to have. People did not want you to have love. People didn't want you to have control over your own life. People didn't want you to have stability. People didn't want you to take action. People didn't want you to know this information. They didn't want you to. They really wanted to play frenemy. They didn't want you to come into your power. They didn't want you to heal. They didn't want you to be able to celebrate. Y'all. Yeah, that Two of Wands, that Two of Swords is definitely the internal conflict. Okay? Because of the manipulation. But you can't run away from the fact that all the work that you put in is right there in front of you and before you. You cannot run away from it. Because you know what? You took everything that you went through and you still decided that you were going to work on yourself. Okay? And because you didn't just work on yourself, you worked on the situations around you in the way that was necessary. You handled it the way that was necessary. Like somebody here cut the cords. Like I said, like that prayer. You build a solid barrier and foundation in yourself and your surroundings, and mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and now financially. And I feel like you're going to have a companion that also understands that, or understands you and why you do that, and respect that. You could also be contemplating, you could also be in a relationship with somebody and feel like they may not have your best interests, but you don't know if you want to leave or not, but you're definitely going to leave. Because this person put a working on you, and now you're ready to take the leadership role. They were cheating, right? They were cheating. There was other people involved. There was a lot of manipulation. They even tried to do this through the court system. They were probably cheating, most likely while they were at work. And you just found out this information. And you were trying to figure out if you should leave or go. But if nothing, you were unfulfilled because there was no reciprocity. So you're just going to go with whatever consequences that come with that. And work on yourself. And you have options of other people to be with. So you're just going to figure it out as you go. Okay? Because you are now in your strength. And anything pertaining to court is going to go in your favor. Okay? Just continue to heal and work on yourself. And remember that you are the one that's in control of the outcomes in your life. Wow. And they could have been cheating on you with somebody that you know. Because I didn't get that, pick up on that energy for no reason. And this information could have came out really, really fast, or it could come out really, really fast. That's why I was like, so much anxiety. Because like now that I got that message out, I don't feel like the chase. Like this person really did not want you to know your own power and your own worth at all. They did not want you to feel like if anything happened, you would be able to succeed or push through or make it far. I'm also picking up on somebody who just was almost like the cook. Somebody here has something to do with cooking. I mean, anybody can cook, but like, or microwave or whatever. But this person, I feel like you throws it, like you do it. Like you really do this. You do this cooking thing. Like you really do this cooking thing. Let's see. Yeah, Queen of Swords. This person, you were this person's divine counterpart. And they, like, it's almost given to me that you were supposed to be their lesson. You were supposed to be their reflection. You were supposed to be, you are, like, they're karmic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But now, and look, and you got the upper hand in the situation because they did exactly what was expected, and you did exactly what you were supposed to do to receive your divine reward for being the woman or the man that you are. Okay? But I am getting this as a masculine energy that was wrong, in the wrong. Or out of line. Wouldn't even say in the wrong, but out of line. Depends on what you feel like is wrong or right. And you're going to get more joy out of this situation because this person is really going to learn that they were the last straw for you. And exactly what you needed to come into your power. To have your stability. Because theirs is about to fall down. And you have a new beginning coming your way. Okay? A new beginning of love, passion, prosperity. Your cup is about to be full. And they're going to have to pay. They're going to have to pay. Okay, y'all? So, I think I rest my case. And for some reason, like, somebody in this situation may not be able to breathe, okay? I feel like this person is on their last breath anyway. Because I was not having this problem before I started this reading, okay? I'm telling you. Now, for some of y'all, this could be family that was working in groups with other people against you and just really did not want you, or friends, other people against you, they really did not want you to walk away with confidence and power and the will to do what was necessary for you, and they are losing and lacking in many, many things, and you are now, you know, at your wits' end and finding joy and happiness, and they have to deal with, you know, I'm just feeling like, I'm just going to say, they have to deal with Beyonce being everywhere they go. They have to deal with hearing her name. They have to deal with not knowing what's coming out next, and just, oop, there's an album with the DVD full of music videos. Just like the movie. You know? Because they don't know what it's gonna be next with you. They're not in your circle. You don't share your moves. But everything you do, bitches want to do it too. You know? That includes your nigga, wiggle, whatever, Oreos, cookies. They want your snacks. They want your meals. They want your deals. They want your wills. They want your willpower. They want it. They can't have it because it doesn't belong to them. But people do try to take it, mimic, copy, infiltrate. And if they can make you second, they will sit there and be like, oh, don't do that. And then turn around and do that. Okay? So this, you being in a place of being so sure of yourself and pouring into yourself is so, it's like granite. Granite is hard. And people taking you for granted is crazy. You're moving in a different way, in complete silence. You're taking a weapon of silence or distance, disconnect, the elements of surprise. And sometimes when I see the Six of Swords with this hollow victory thing, and I know it's, y'all manifesting this, yes, in your own way. Sometimes when I see the Six of Swords with this hollow victory thing, I think that hollow victories have to be good in some way, because it's still a victory. It's still a win. A win is a win. You feel me? The hollow part is that it has to come with the realization of people around you. It's almost like playing basketball at an away game and winning, and 75% of the audience is for the other team. And then you have to think about just like, what's his name, JID, he said, just because y'all wearing a certain jersey don't mean they on your team, right? That's my favorite rapper, by the way. But so, you know, and moving quick on your toes with the way that you think. Here, you've mastered this. You're healed. You're healing. You're moving forward. You're ready to get what you deserve, and you're doing it in secret, in silence. Okay, the Most High is watching. Some of you guys are in tune. Most of you guys are in tune. These cards are everywhere, but most of you guys are in tune. You know what to do. You know how to do. You know, you go and you consult the Most High about what moves you need to make, and let him cover your tracks. That's it. That's all. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your blessings. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.